Hello Pisces, this is the Tarot Queen Jamila. I'm here to do your Archangel Raphael Lover's Healing Psychic Reading for November 2016. That was a mouthful. So what this is for, since I work with Archangel Raphael, started working with him recently, more concentrated. I decided to do these spreads for twin flame couples, soulmates, just couples, period. Whether or not you're together, apart, or splitting up, or getting back together, or whatever the case is. So this is going to be a healing spread, and it's going to be some advice, and just, I guess, for November, and then what you'll take into December. So I got the sense that a lot of people were suffering. And, well, I do deal with people every day asking love questions and stuff. So this reading may not resonate for all of you Pisces. I do recommend a personal reading, and you can actually purchase one from me. You can get either a video reading or you can get a live personal reading excuse me, with me. Just go visit the links in the video description box. Easiest way to just go to my website. And then I'll send you the schedule so you can get on my, I'll send you my booking link. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna, also make sure that you check your rising sign. And if you're just kind of feeling as though this reading doesn't resonate with you, then maybe it just wasn't for you. So anyway. Again, this is just a general reading for all Pisces, so I'm just going to call to the spirits for the Pisces individuals and also Archangel Raphael. So this is actually for any traumas or any trauma or anything in the relationship that needs to be healed, or, any problem areas. So, I mean, if you're a person that doesn't really like to face problems head on, then you'll probably kind of be put off by this reading, but I'm not sure. So, just depends. A lot of people have really loved these readings. So, I'm just going to ask Archangel Raphael for the Pisces individuals for November 2016. I would like to look at for the couples, for twin flames, soulmates, married people, baby daddy, no joking. The energies for November 2016, as far as for healing, any traumas, any problems in the relationship, what is the Pisces couple's ability to heal? And show me what is blocking any communication or either slowing down the relationship in some kind of way. Also show me what else could be slowing. So something else that Pisces or Pisces partner could be doing to slow down. Also show me what is the Pisces doing right, and what. All right, so what does Pisces do? Just a positive thing that you're doing, and what you need to be encouraged to do. And then advice from Archangel Raphael as far as to what you need to do, like an action you need to take. All right, and then a final outcome, please, if advice is taken. And then Archangel Raphael, I also want an additional card if the advice is not taken. All right, so there could be either a negative or a positive in that. All right, so I'm just going to shuffle, guys. Like I said, Archangel Raphael, he really shuffles a lot. So this is the last in this set of readings. So I'm going to see what other readers say about this, because it seems like he does shuffle for a very long time. Okay, so just bear with me. And usually what he'll do is he'll just kind of slow down. I have so much congestion trying to get over this cold. So excuse me, guys. Excuse me, and just being around this incense right now too, probably. So, but that's not really bothering me. Like, I can't even really smell the incense. It's just sandalwood. So, oh, my tea light went out. I'll relight it when I lay the cards down. Sorry about that, guys. Got to put my little essential oils on there. Alright, I still need to cut the cards for you. So this is a 6-card spread. And just follow along with me. And, you know, I promise this will be a very informative spread for you. And make sure that you hit the subscribe button. So, Pisces, I can tell that you are completing a negative cycle in your relationship. You know, maybe some sort of distrust and, you know, just things not meeting up, you know. With the Ten of Swords, this is, you know, I can see that there was some past pains, or maybe some sort of, you know, maybe cheating or something like that in the past, or maybe your partner was talking about you, or maybe went against you in some sort of way, maybe emotionally cheated on you or something. But I feel as though you're ending that negative phase. I feel as though this happened in the past, you know, maybe past, you know, year or so that this situation has been happening probably. And I feel like it happened so long ago that right now you're just kind of, you know, overcoming the initial shock, or you're overcoming, you know, whatever that situation was that happened. I feel as though with this Ten of Swords that, you know, you had a lot of negative feelings about your relationship, Pisces. And just total lack of trust. Now, as far as your ability to self-heal, you know, as far as like, you know, are you healing from whatever that trauma was or that loss? I see that you really are. Okay, I really feel that you are. I feel like you are ending that. And I feel as though it could possibly be difficult for you right now. Especially with this Five of Pentacles coming up. Okay, this is a problem. This is where you're unstable. You know, this is an instability in the spirit in itself. And it's a lost feeling. And it's almost like you have to, it's first of all, you need grounding. Because this is an earth card, the Five of Coins. I feel as though there's possible fears around money, you know, or fear of not getting enough from your partner. You know, maybe you have, maybe not fears of that, or maybe you are, maybe there's something that you need from somewhere else that you're expecting to get from your partner. So I feel as though Archangel Raphael wants you to start calling to your spirit guides, Pisces. I feel like he also wants you to, you know, reconnect with, you know, your spirit, whether or not it's meditation, whether or not it's, whether or not it's giving charity or, going to church, or maybe, just something that will put your spirits, or maybe just ground yourself. I think meditation is something that Archangel Raphael wants you to do, and maybe even some yoga. Okay, I feel like this Five of Pentacles, this is an imbalance in your root chakra area. I feel like you've got some fears of survival, and I feel like you're manifesting those fears, which is, kind of this Two of Pentacles. I feel like there's fluctuating wealth, fluctuating stability as well. So I feel like you need to ground yourself. Also maybe some imbalances, or, maybe you need to jumpstart or kickstart your Kundalini. There's a lot of sadness and despondency in this Five of Pentacles. I'm trying to get him to not throw off my concentration too much, guys, because he can sometimes if he wants to, and he will do it on purpose sometimes. But he wanted to come down here with his mommy, so that's what I did, Pisces. So just please excuse if you feel like a little shift in energy, because his little energy is very strong. Shh. Okay, baby. All right, hopefully, look at Lord Ganesha. Lord Ganesha. Look, hopefully he can watch you for a second. Trying to use Lord Ganesha as a babysitter, you guys. Okay. I was looking for my little Bible, but, just going off of what I feel from this card and what Archangel Raphael. Now, something that is slowing down things, this King of Pentacles. I feel as though this King of Pentacles represents a person. Feel like they exist in either you or your partner's life, whether or not it's an actual person or a spirit, or just where the relationship is at. There's a huge emphasis on money and making money, but your partnership needs to get stronger. Reason why you're having trouble getting up to go to work, maybe, maybe you're having trouble, meeting deadlines, and maybe you're, everything is sort of fluctuating for you, at least right now, is because, there's something that you're missing. It's probably sensuality is what the King of Pentacles is saying to me. And this is why I was saying something about your Kundalini. I feel like you're on some, I feel like you're either I don't feel like the sex is non-existent, but more so the intimacy is non-existent. And I feel as though it's because the feminine energy, or either the masculine of the relationship, doesn't really want to offer themselves, or they can't offer them full selves for some reason. I feel like your partner probably is a Virgo or a Taurus. Some earth sign. And I feel as though they can sense the instability, and they sort of judge you for it. And I think that they, I don't think that they're a horrible partner. I think that they do care about you. But you are a water sign in comparison to an earth individual. So there's a great deal of patience, and I feel like they send you on a merry-go-round. Maybe they're doing it, could be possibly right now, just ups and downs. Spirits, give me clarification on this King of Pentacles. It could be either or issue, Pisces. If it is your partner, it could be your ex. You do have issue with this person if it is your ex. But if it's your current partner that is a earth sign individual in particular, they could be air sign also. I feel like your partner feels like they want you possibly to be more logical or more practical and fair, or just balanced. I feel like they're kind of feeling as though you're all over the place. And, I do feel as though there is some sort of conflicting person or crossroads. Now lay out the next card. Yeah, you've got the King of Cups. This could be someone that's this could be he's over there chanting at the Lord Ganesha tapestry. This could be someone offering their heart to either you or your partner. And I kind of feel as though after a long term, because I feel like, there's something from the past that needs to be dealt with. Otherwise, this King of Cups, now what comes after him is the Fool. Yeah, so this is some sort of spontaneous attraction. Now I don't feel like you're going to break up. I feel like it's a possibility of some sort of juggling. Also, I feel as though this King of Cups already possibly exists in your partner's life. I feel like it's male or female, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, another, maybe another Pisces. I feel like your partner could have some sort of renewal of that, and that could definitely be a problem. And I'm seeing that especially with this Three of Swords, there's something that you need to pay attention to in your relationship, because I feel like your partner could stumble into someone either new or old. Now the King of Cups also says that if you're able to offer your heart fully, which is what your partner is looking for. They're wanting your trust, yeah, there's an issue of trust. And again, with the Fool card coming up, it's an issue of just the connection with the God consciousness or the divine consciousness. Yeah, I feel as though the only way you can rekindle things or heal things is if you have some sort of new beginning. The Fool is about having a rebirth or cleansing. But I do feel as though there is, possible crossroads. Now, just at the base of this is this King of Pentacles. Again, I believe that the King of Pentacles represents your partner, or either someone that could be, offering themselves to your partner. Or maybe this could be an ex. I mean, it's something that's causing issues in your current relationship. Again, I feel as though there's an energy that's sort of pushing you away or pushing your partner away from you. I feel like it's coming from the feminine energy, which I feel is the Pisces, okay? So male or female. Also, I feel like there's an unresolved issue in the past. You know, which is why this Justice card comes up. This person kind of feels like you owe them something. Hush, honey. So now something that is supported is the King of Wands. I feel like this represents your partner's stability in the relationship. I feel like your partner has more of a balance about themselves. But I feel as though, you know, they have communicated with you, you know, at some point, you know, maybe an interest in seeing other people, or maybe they are seeing someone else, maybe platonically, and maybe that's bothering you. You know, but I feel as though your partner does come with a certain amount of sensuality that does sort of help sustain you, or it helps balance the feminine energy, which I believe is the Pisces. Spirits, clarify the King of Wands. So I feel as though this is really good, but I kind of feel as though, you know, there's an energy with this Five of Pentacles to where maybe your partner probably, they may be feeling like, oh my goodness, you know, they're not really getting, because right now you're not able to give them much because you're not giving yourself much. And so I just want to clarify this King of Wands. Spirits, clarify this King of Wands for me. Yeah. You know, I feel as though with the Five of Wands crossing this King of Wands is that I feel like your partner is saying, hey, you know, let's be a family, or let's make love. And, you know, they're trying to be spontaneous. They have a lot of passion, and they're running into a brick wall with you. And they just want to make peace. You know, I kind of feel as though the masculine energy is sort of being more logical, thinking more clearly, and is also attracting a lot of other people. I will tell you that, you know, just really charismatic. You know, I do feel as though they want to make, you know, they want to settle or resolve the issue kind of more so in a logical matter. So you could be dealing with an air sign individual possibly, or you could be dealing with a earth sign individual that wants to settle the issue their way. You know, so they're kind of maybe creating some, maybe they're creating some resentment in you because they kind of want to just, you know, lay down and just kind of have passionate makeup sex and forget about it, you know. So they feel like they can heal the situation, and, you know, all they have to do is, you know, show you their, you know, sexual prowessness. Or maybe they feel as though this is, they just want to connect with you. They want to reconnect with you. They need that connection. And I feel like, the feminine energy is sort of pushing away the sexual connection. They're getting a brick wall from you. And, you know, you are saying, hey, I need a break from this relationship. Possibly you're saying, hey, I want to, you know, I don't really want to have sex right now. I don't really want to talk about sex. You know, and they're just like, well, hey, you know, why can't we just make peace with this situation and just think logically? And you are really kind of acting as if things are probably over, like you're in mourning, you know. So I could go on and on, but so that's sort of one thing that I will tell you is that, if your partner contacts you and wants to maybe take you out, or maybe wants to just come by and just spend time with you, or just, or either just calls you on a whim or sends you like maybe a sexually charged message, instead of you arguing with them, maybe kind of, take a break from whatever it is that you're trying to fight with them about, because you're pushing them away, and they're feeling farther and farther away from you. Something that you need to do is you need to acknowledge that there is someone or something that has came in between you. Or you need to heal yourself from this broken heart. I feel as though this is it's baggage from a previous relationship, possibly. Maybe your ex. I feel like you're sort of tripping off of them in some kind of way. Spirits, clarify this 3 of Swords, please. Yeah, because 3 of Cups. You are still sort of hoping to make peace with that situation, or either, I kind of feel like you've got a strong love possibly for a friend. There's some negativity involved with that situation. Some sort of gossip in an inner circle. Yeah, this is somebody that you, for some reason, you seek their approval. But I really think that you need to be strong and just make up your own mind. If you want to be with this person, you need to let them know. Somebody in your inner circle is gossiping, creating problems, and you're seeking their approval, but they have to learn to accept. I know that they're sort of all about they have an issue with this person. I think that they possibly have an issue with your partner, maybe something about them that they don't approve of. You know what I mean? And I think that it could be on either the masculine or the feminine side, or both. Feel as though there's some people, or maybe parents, and even child, maybe even a child interference, okay, in the relationship. So this is something that you're going to have to deal with, and maybe try to bring those energies together. I feel like there's some, maybe family or friend conflict. And, you need to try to bring this energy together, or either just try to overcome it in some kind of way. And, the Strength card is about being courageous, and you may need to just stand up to this person, okay? So Archangel Raphael did want you to know that. Also there could be some sort of spiritual intolerance or something involved with this. And Archangel Raphael wants you to just accept yourself, as, who you are. So you may be called to some sort of higher order that may be different from what expectation has been set. So maybe you need to just, go through the process of that. This does, so there's a lot of, and I think that, it could be a lot of different situations, but, now your final card is, this is the best outcome provided the advice is taken. And so this does, still sort of show some sort of fluctuating energy. even though it's the Two of Coin, it shows that you're able to balance. So again, this is the feminine energy trying to balance out. So I feel like this is the Pisces. Maybe you're trying to figure out which direction you need to go in. You're sort of lost currently. And it's not I'm not surprised to see that, because of the Pisces individual's personality, as far as swimming in two different directions. Also a juggling act. I feel like you're juggling someone, whoever that person is, you're juggling with them, with your partner. You're trying to please both of them, and it's not easy. Spirits, give me more clarification as far as an outcome and more advice, and then what energies Pisces will take into December 2016. All right, let's see. All right, Six of Wands. I feel like your partner, in particular, the masculine energy in the Pisces relationship, I feel like, there's going to be a balance, maybe some sort of effort put towards, better, just more positive, optimistic, encouraging energy. Maybe even encouragement for some sort of creativity. Six of Swords comes up, and this lets me know that, it was, that some sort of terrible situation. First of all, I feel like you're moving either the end of the month or the beginning of December. And I feel like Archangel Raphael definitely encourages this move. Whether or not it's physical or metaphorical in the mind. Okay, and I feel as though the energies that you're going to take into, I feel as though this Nine of Pentacles represents either a new job, just better, more positive energy and spirits going into December. Okay. I feel as though your current either geographical location or either physical location, period, though, feel as though it's not good. I feel kind of like some of you Pisces are probably planning on moving the end of this month, and you are going to move, and you're going to be very happy, just a lot of pleasure. And I can see the house that you're living, that you're going to move into. I sort of can get a picture of it. I feel like the Nine of Pentacles symbolizes some sort of maybe change, maybe better living environment. Spirit, show me. I'm going to use my Pagan Tarot deck. Sometimes this deck calls to me. So, spirits, show me, what are you seeing as far as with the Nine of Pentacles, with, this physical change of location? Just give me a clarification with the Pagan Tarot deck. My Pagan Tarot deck has kind of been off a little bit, just sort of. So we'll see what, I feel like my cards have sort of been lonely. Interesting. Let's just keep throwing the cards. So, I'm making up some sort of picture. There's a contract being signed with the Six of Pentacles. Maybe a lease agreement. Ace of Swords. Very powerful, triumphant new beginning. I'm seeing a lot of good energies around whatever this new location is. Now this Five of Swords, I believe the reason why it came out is because it represents, especially in the Pagan Tarot deck, it represents battling outside forces. And so this is a very strong, battling conflict, inner and outer, and also overcoming it. So I kind of feel as though you're moving up like George and Wheezy. I can see the horizon. So you're possibly moving to an elevated location if you are moving. So this could be metaphorical or physical, and I'm just looking at physical, okay? So I'm sort of seeing the horizon. Maybe you have a good view from where you're moving to. With the High Priestess coming up, I can see a lot of green around it. A lot of trees, really fertile grass. Really been taken care of very well. Very good landscaping. Also with, I can see that you, like I said, you're kind of elevated in the location. And so I think that you're going to be able to really, really see the stars. And I feel like it's a new beginning for you. It's in a much better, calmer, peaceful location. Also you're not you used to be kind of by the highway. I feel as though things are just going to be a lot clearer for you there. And then this Ace of Swords is just really a lot of clarity. I feel like the air quality is really good there. I feel like that's probably one of the first things that you notice, because right now where you're living, I feel as though there's some energy there that might be suffocating you in some sort of way. Just kind of stuffy. I see a lot of windows, a lot of windows. I'm seeing a lot of windows. Maybe even skylights. Okay, the Six of Pentacles, I can see you entering into a contract. I feel like it's going to be long term. Even if it's a lease agreement, I feel like you're going to be living there for a while. Maybe you'll even lease to purchase, or either rent to buy or something. Or maybe you're purchasing a home. I'm trying to see more about the house. I kind of feel like maybe either the door is red, or maybe you're looking at red furniture, or maybe even maybe it's brick, maybe a red brick. Okay, I'm seeing the red brick. I think you definitely like I think you definitely love the landscaping. This is so fun to me, you guys. Okay, last card, Seven of Swords. Interesting you would get that card. But I'm not really looking at that. But I will tell you this, Pisces, about this Seven of Swords. Be careful with who you share your location with, because you've got a stalker. Okay? Yeah. And also, just to tell you more about the place, watch the mailbox. I kind of feel as though your mailbox might be out in the open. But I can also see that you've got a really nice, warm environment. But just make sure that you put extra security on the place, and because there could be some energy coming after you. So just make sure that you're careful about location, because you got this Six of Swords, and I feel like you're getting away from that bad situation. So you want to stay away from that bad situation. Okay. All right. Well, Pisces, that is going to do it. I hope that you enjoyed your reading and your extra extended reading for as far as whatever the moving is. I guess my pagan tarot deck sometimes calls to me during readings, and so there you have it. Make sure you subscribe, and also if you want a personal reading, my contact information again is in the video description box. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you thumbs up this video, and I'll see you for your next reading. Namaste.